Hello, Peter.
Hear me?
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you clearly.
Okay. Yes. So, how are you tonight, Peter?
Yes, I'm good.
Come again?
I'm good tonight. Tonight I'm good.
Oh, wait. Can you try to speak a little louder, Peter? I can hear your voice, but I think your voice is too soft. I cannot hardly hear it.
Uh,
Hello?
can
Mm-mm.
you hear me? Yes, I can hear you. Today,
Okay,
to,
yeah. Okay,
today I'm good.
yes, I can hear you much better now. So, yeah, try to speak a little louder, Peter, so that I can
Okay,
hear you well.
okay, I
Okay,
know.
so anyway, let's start with our lesson for tonight. So for our lesson tonight, Peter, we will start with a new topic. Okay, and for tonight's topic, I prepared an IELTS vocabulary about public places. Peter. So by the way, can you see my screen now? Peter, can you see my screen?
Yes, I can see now.
Okay, yes. So if you can see my screen, Peter, then can you please read the information on the screen? So same with the instruction in the past, Peter. You just read the category, vocabulary, term, or phrase, the definition, then the examples can be, you can read the examples on your free time, but I just want you to read the three parts. So let's start. Can you please read? Just until describing public places, Peter, and then we can group the actions by authorities later. So please read the first three parts.
Yeah. Um, Category the verb for using public place vocabulary terms. Access utilize frequent definitions and meaning to able to enter or use a place, to make a practical use of something, to visit a place regularly, to keep something in good conditions. I know verb for managing public place, maintain, renovate, supervise, to monitor over or oversee activities, to repair and improve a place, to keep something in good conditions. Addition, a crowd packet, accessible, well maintained, spacious, full of people, easy for everyone to reach or use, kept cleaned and in good conditions, like it's with plenty of room.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yes, thank you. So this time, Peter, before we proceed to the next part, let's read some words again. Let's try to pronounce them much clearly. So can you please read this one more time, Peter? Managing.
Managing,
One more time, managing.
managing
Okay, next, regularly.
regularly,
One more time, regularly.
regularly,
Okay, great. Next one, oversee.
oversee,
Okay, very good. Next, packed.
pack,
Okay, there. So just make sure that the ed sound here, Peter, it should sound like T, packed.
pack,
Okay, much better. And the next one is well maintained.
well maintained,
Okay, and then next one, large.
large,
Okay, yeah, thank you. Okay, so next one, let's move on to the next set. Okay, so for the next set, Peter, so please read the rest. So you start with actions by authorities. Go.
Yeah. Regulate,
Regulate,
regulate, uh, improve infrastructure, to control activities through the rules, to develop facilities and structures,
provide facilities.
uh, hmm?
Here.
Okay, provides facilities,
Uh-huh.
public, no, provides facility to supply useful service or equipment, public amenities, facilities available for everyone, pedestrians zone, an area where cars are not allowed, a
Recreational area.
recreational area, a place for relaxations and leisure activities, public transport hub, a central place for transportations, urban space, areas within a city used by the public, hangout, a melting pot in the public eye, to spend time relaxing in a place where many cultural mix visible or known by many people.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yes, thank you. Thank you there, Peter. So anyway, do you have any questions about the
No,
vocabulary? No. Okay,
no.
so here, Peter, yeah, you can just yeah, review the vocabulary and expressions later on. So wait, I will send it in the group chat so that you can also review it. You can just check on this one later as well. Okay, so anyway, wait, let me just search our group chat first. Okay, and then I will add the vocabulary in advance. And then for tonight, we are going to practice, by the way, the speaking questions for this part here, Peter. Okay, so yeah, I sent the list of vocabulary there already. Okay, so let's start. For this part here, Peter, I will ask you a few questions for part one, and then after that, we'll have our feedback, of course. So we'll start with the first topic, first part, Peter. So part one, what public places do you usually visit in your country?
Oh, sorry, can you? Sorry.
Okay, so again, what public places do you usually visit in your country?
Yes, and that the public, I usually visit in my country, that is the bus, uh, and the mm, the train, railway in the on railway by electricity, on the I don't know how to say, that's the uh mm, elevate elevate train. I usually use in the cars to go to my school extra class, and I usually use when my country is congested. Uh, can you
Mm-hmm.
hear me?
Yes, 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 I can hear you. So,
What
okay,
that is the part one or part three?
part one.
Okay, I know.
Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so anyway, let's move on to the next part. Okay, next question. Do you like spending time in public places?
Mm, No, to be honest, I don't like and I hate to spend time at this because when I spend time at it is more annoyed with me and the I don't like to live at the crowded place because this is very loud with me and I'm not comfortable when I live at this.
Okay, yes. So next one. Are there many public places in the area where you live?
Mm, oh, where?
Okay, okay. Are there many
I don't,
places?
I can't hear the first sentences that
Uh,
you speak.
okay,
Yeah.
okay. Again, are there many public places in the area where you live?
Yes. Just now I'm living at the near the center of my city because and of course, it have many a lot of the public transport at this side and the really loud were with me and when I studying and I talking with my friends in on just at my home, that's the apartment, and I can hear and see a lot of the public transport, the movement at the just in the at the ground.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yes. So last question. How often do you go to parks or outdoor public places?
Yes. Um. I mm, For me, I don't like a boat because mm,
Mm-hmm.
I don't spend much time at this place and I don't come to this Mm, I never come to this because maybe sometime I go hang out with my friends and hang with my families go to outside or take over at these locations and I can see this and maybe sometime I will spend a little time to come this because my brother he will like to play at this place and I will go to this on for me I don't like this and I never go to this place.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yes. So, okay, let's talk about your answers then, Peter. So, okay, wait. Let me open first a white screen. Okay, there. So, I will just also copy the questions that I had asked you. So, we have part one questions. Okay, so the questions that we asked were the following. Okay. So here, let's discuss them one by one, Peter, and also let's talk about your answers. Okay, so let's start with the first one. Okay, so what public places do you usually visit in your city? So here, excuse me. So here, Peter, what you're going to talk about for number one is basically talking about the public places that you always visit, Peter. So here you mentioned, although we could also say like bus and the railway could be public places, but you need to talk about the station, Peter.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so here your answer could be right, but you should highlight about the station. Okay, so for your answers, let's talk about your answers here and what can be done to what can be done to make it better, to
Yes.
make it better. So let's note first, let's note them by each question. Okay, so again, like for number one, let's highlight that you can talk about the stations. Okay, so stations like the bus station, you can talk about railway station. And I think what you were trying to say earlier, Peter, is subway station. Like because I heard like
Yes.
I think when you answered question number three, you mentioned like under like your home, like under the apartment of your house. So you can hear like the sound of the trains coming in. So that's a subway. Okay, so
Yeah.
focus on the stations here, Peter. And then
Yes.
for
Yeah.
number two, yeah.
Because at the beginning the lessons I can't prepare about this and
Mm-mm.
before we learnings I studying the listening I hear the listening skill and really confusing at now to
Oh.
speaking is more yeah
Uh-huh.
it's more vague.
I see, I see. So okay, in that case then, Peter,
But now
well,
you talk with me and you recommend for me. After that you give for me the idea. So I I understand and I more clearly. Yes.
okay, well that's good. At least like you understood it clearly. And yeah, anyway, we can still make some more notes for that. Okay, or here, Peter, we can also mention about I'll just give you like some alternatives also, Peter. Okay, so for the alternatives, like in your case, because you're a student, Peter, so you can also talk about your school. That's one thing. Okay. Or for example, we say like supermarket. So for example, when your mom go grocery shopping or get some supplies at home, so we can also talk about like supermarket. So especially if you tag along with your mom. Okay. So yeah, again, these are some alternatives, Peter. Or for example, like library. Library
Yeah.
can also be a public place. Okay.
Yes. I know. I have idea for the answer this.
Mm-mm-mm. Yes. Okay, that's good. Okay, now
Can,
let's
can
move on to question number two. Yeah, you wanna
can
say?
I talk? Can I answer this question one for you again?
Ah, yeah, sure, sure. That's much better. Okay, so let's try
Yeah.
to hear it. What public places do you usually visit in your city?
Yes. I usually visit park and coffee shop and shopping centers in my
Mm-hmm.
city. Sometimes I also go to the library when it needs quiet place to study and talking with my friends. On the weekends I always hang out I always hang out with my friends at cafes because either would way for me relax after a busy week.
Yeah, much better. So I think if you answer that way, Peter, that's really impressive. Very good. Yeah,
Yeah.
so you just have to be creative. Okay, so anyway, yeah, let's continue with our discussion. So we are now in question number two. Do you like spending time in public places? Why or why not? Okay, so here, Peter, you mentioned that you don't like it because it's annoying. Okay,
Yeah.
so here, Peter, I will just give you a suggestion. Okay, so this way, like this is for the organization, Peter. Okay, so for the organization, what should we do here? So start with something positive, before the negative answers. Okay, so how do we do it? So You can do it by this way, Peter. So for example, you can say like there are of a lot of fun activities.
Yes.
Yeah, fun activities in public places. But so this is the time that you give your negative answer, Peter. But in my case, I find it annoying
Yeah.
to stay in public areas.
Yes.
Mm-mm. So always start with something positive first, Peter, because in that way, like you're trying to connect with the question with your answer. So we will not go directly by saying negative answer. Let's start with positive first. Then after we say something positive, maybe just one
Oh,
sentence or just within the same sentence, and then that's the
yes.
time that we can move on to the negative answers. Okay?
Yes. The
Mm-mm.
okay.
Mm-mm.
In the first sentence, I will say the positive before. Yes. Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. I will say the yes. I really enjoy the spending time at the in the public place. Yeah. I know.
Mm-mm-mm. Yes. So I think we discussed this one in our previous class as well. Okay.
Okay.
So anyway, are there many public places? Okay, I think this one is okay, Peter. I think this one is fine. So you mentioned earlier, like you mentioned that you're living in the center of your city, so that's good. So I think
Yeah.
no questions here.
Okay.
Let's just talk about number 4, Peter. So last one. For number 4, Peter, why do I want to talk about number 4? It's because the question for number 4, Peter, talks about how often. Okay. So take note earlier you mentioned about you don't like to go to the park and outdoor public places. So that was your original answer, Peter. So I think maybe you need to work on that one. Okay, because for example, maybe you could say like for example, you can say that I am, for example, like same with what we have talked about earlier. So start with something positive first. So think about start with positive idea, and then plus you give your for example like your answer for this one. So you can say you don't go out much. You only go there when you need to go somewhere. So you can say I rarely go out or go out to these places because you can say like same with your answer for number 2 because I am you can say because I'm not into going to public places. So I only go out when I have to meet my friends or I have to go with my family.
Oh,
So
yes.
we still use the original concept of your idea, Peter, but we need to use the word rarely because again, we're talking about how often, Peter. And when we talk about how often, that's how many times do you go to
Yes.
parks or
No.
outdoor places? Okay.
Okay.
Mm-mm. So that's just one thing here, Peter. So overall, Peter, I would say like for our like let's say like general feedback this time. Okay, so let's talk about general feedback. I will just note it down here because later I will send a copy of this note in our group chat. So for the general feedback here, Peter, so far you had a good answer or good main ideas and explanation. Okay, but the thing that we have to improve here, Peter, is again organization. So needs to work on organization, especially Peter when we have negative answers. Okay, so for negative answers, start with something positive first. Something positive first. So that's for the organization here. Another thing here, Peter, is I would also suggest that try to paraphrase the question before answering. So, what do we mean by paraphrasing of the question? So that means, Peter, like for example, before you answer the question, Peter, so you paraphrase the question first. Okay, so by doing that, you will remember what the question is, and at the same time, you will not get confused about the content. Okay, or you will not forget the main answers here, Peter. Are we clear?
Yes, unclear.
Mm-hmm. Yes. So anyway, yeah, these are the things that you have to remember here, Peter. Any questions?
No, I don't have
No
any.
questions. Okay, so I think if you don't have any questions, then I will just yeah, I will send a copy of the notes that we got here, Peter. And then because we don't have much time left, like I think we have 2 minutes left, Peter. So what I would suggest then, Peter, is excuse me. I want you to review the vocabulary, Peter. Okay, that's one. So please review the vocabulary that we learned today. And then after reviewing the vocabulary, we will also discuss and we will have like a short activity in our next class before
Okay.
we move on to part two and part three. Because in our
Yes.
next meeting, our next activity is still about public places, Peter. But this time we are going to answer parts two and part three for the
Uh,
questions.
yeah. Okay.
Okay,
This
yeah.
teacher Kristen. I will have I want to speak with you. To talk with you before we end this the discussion that
Mm-mm.
I will have we will have a one lesson left
Yes.
to study because the next week in the two
Is your
days
real
I will
exam,
have a
right?
exam. Yes, you know.
Ah, yeah, yeah, yeah. You mentioned it to me.
Yeah, okay.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
Yes.
yes, yes.
Mhm. And
Okay.
in the days I will have a I have exam, so that is also the day we will have we have a lessons. So I will announce for you before this that at this time we will off. Yeah,
Yes,
because
yes, yes.
I activity are there all of the time at
Mm-hmm.
the days, so I don't have a full of energy to study. Yeah.
It's okay, Peter. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, as you mentioned, like this, next meeting will be our last lesson before your real exam. So, yeah,
Yeah.
just send a message. Like if ever you have questions, you can just send a message in the group chat, and then
Yeah.
yeah, I'll try to answer, yeah, I'll try to answer your questions if ever you need, some help with something. Okay.
Yeah, okay. If you have a free time, in addition the Tuesdays and the Thursday, we can learn the one more lessons at this week. If you have a free time, I will stay with you.
Ah. Oh, okay. But usually I have free time in the morning. Or in the
Yes,
morning or in the afternoon, Peter?
yes. If you're willing, I always willing, and if you have free time, I will spend time to study with you. Yeah.
Sure, sure, sure. Okay, yeah. So I'll send you my free time also in the group chat, and then you can just select. So that means we will have like we have one more lesson on Thursday at the same time,
Yes.
but you want to study like one more lesson as well,
Yeah,
right?
because I want to study one more lessons to before I have an IELTS exam to
Mm-mm.
prepare the my knowledge, and I want to improve my speaking skill. In addition, you can recommend for me and you suggest for me the something before I have an IELTS exams. So I think
Okay,
is
okay.
yeah benefit with me. Yeah,
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
thank
okay.
you so much.
Yeah, I'll
And
just
you
send you like some instruction. Mm-hmm.
yes, after the lesson, and tonight or the tomorrow they will give me the schedule on the calendar. I will choose this if you
Yes, yes, yes. I will try to send it to you tonight or maybe tomorrow morning so that I can finalize my schedule, okay?
okay. Thank
Yes.
you.
Okay, yeah. So I'll see you again then in our next
See
class,
you again.
Peter. Yeah,
Yeah,
bye-bye.
have a good night. Have a good night,
Yes, have
bro.
a good night. Bye-bye.